Okay, guys. Well, we're getting ready to get started. I think it's a little slow in muting you out. So if you would do the honor of, yeah, there it goes. It's doing it. Well, my name is Phyllis Nash, and I am your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakana. I'm one of the 4 co-founders. I'm excited to be in front of you every morning. We just finished yesterday our 35th certification. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe that? 3 years in now. We have had our 35th certification. And certification is where you really come to solidify your business. If you're brand new, whether you're old, whether you want to reignite some things, it's a good place to get started. And so yesterday it was such a great surprise, and it felt really good that all the names, a lot of the names, not all of them, because there were some old timers there, guys. Don't feel bad if I call you old time, but there were some old timers there, and that gives you good feelings about the new people that coming on, and they realize that certification is very important, as well as the people that are building their business when they plug in. And there was quite a few of you guys on there too that want to reignite, want to make sure they're not missing anything, because I don't care who you are, you can always get better. And so certification just, like I said before, so you can hear things over and over and over again. But one day, boom, a light bulb goes off. And it's the little thing that you need to take your business to the next level. Now, I share with the new people on the line the proper way for you to get started in this business. And the proper way, guys, is for you to get your new person in, and within 48 hours of them coming into the business, to go there and do a one-on-one with them, welcoming them and onboarding them, going through the Sales Academy training. Because in order for somebody, they would not start a job and then they just show up and nobody is there to train them, nobody is there to support them, nobody is there to go through the steps on how to be most successful within a short amount of time. Yes, it's a learning curve, but if they get to know why you're doing the system, why that's important, why they should do that, and do is what you're showing them to do when they start introducing it, it makes for a much more successful business for both them that just spent either $200 and some odd dollars or $1,000 something odd dollars. Hey, they seriously got involved in this because they wanted to be in business. So it's up to us as their sponsors to do our part and to get them started off right. And then yesterday, we went through the 7 ways of earning income. So I do the compensation part of our certification. And so sometimes, and I'm going to ask, of course, my favorite person to help assist me in this so it can become visual for you. Because for me, I don't know about you, Mooney talked about this. When I understood how you break down that coaching, that scanning, that buying the product, you couldn't stop me from going out there and signing up as many people as I could. Okay. And so maybe if I give you some of that on just one, we're going to talk about one of those 7 ways that we make money here in Wakana. Maybe if you understood it, then you would start maximizing. I say this all the time, but who really maximizes those 7 ways to make income? But if you're in business, you should be doing that. So a lot of times I shared yesterday with the people that were on the training that some of you all came in for this as a hobby. And that's okay. We welcome you with open arms. But some of you came and got started with us because you truly wanted to create another income stream for your family. Some of you wanted to just break down and take it all out. And you already see this is a 3 to 5 to 10-year plan when you're talking about making 6-7 figures a month. And it is possible, seeing it happen over and over again. But let's just start with the basics. You hear everybody talk about CV. Now, I broke that CV down to them yesterday so that they could understand. I took them through what it means to make 20%, 25%, 30, 35, 40%. And then I gave them an illustration or a verbal illustration because I need help on the technology. I need help on showing it. But I got a couple of friends that will help me out on that because I want you to really, really get this. But just say you are just starting out in the business. Then one of the easiest things it is to do is to make sure you have your launch party. Make sure you've invited your friends and family, made you a list of 100 people to start out with. And every day you want to add more people to that list. You cannot build a business unless you are showing this to people. So if you think you're going to build a business without sharing what you do with people, you're in the wrong place. It's not going to happen. So if you have 100 names, that's a good start off because I'm going to tell you, going through those 100 names in one sitting, you're going to get so many not hang-ups, but nobody's there. They can't talk right now. They're busy. They're at work. Oh, they're looking at TV. They dealing with their son. They just got a call. They got to get off. You're going to go through all of that through that course. So that's why it is better to continue to add names to your list on a daily basis. The person you met in the grocery store, the person that you got in the Uber with, the person that was sitting with you in the doctor's office, the girl, the nail technician, the hairstylist, the barber. Every day you should be adding to your list because you never want to run out of people. But your first goal, if you're getting started into the business and you want to maximize one of those income streams, and CV is one of the income streams that people are comfortable with. You have your launch party. You invite your friends and family. Your sponsor is there to help you do that launch party, whether it's virtual or whether it's in person now that we are getting together again. You do that launch party. Your goal, and now guys, this is the third day of the month. So I'm going to send out a task for everybody listening to my voice. And then you take it back to your teams that everybody should be shooting for 1,000 CV. 1,000 CV. So if you're brand new in the business and if you've done the things you're supposed to do, you've been onboarded by your sponsor, you scheduled your 3 parties, and hey, if that didn't happen, call your sponsor up and say, hey, I haven't been onboarded and I want to go on and do my launch parties because I am excited about getting my business off to a great start. Hey, that sponsor owes that to you guys. And if for some reason, if that doesn't happen, that's okay. Find out who their sponsor is. Keep going up until you get you some support. They owe it to you in this business. If you're serious about it and you know how to build it, then you already know that that's what you should do. Yeah, your sponsor should be the one that does it, but if that don't happen, go to their sponsor. Go to their sponsor. Find somebody that will help support you in your business because ideally, that is the way it should be done anyway. But your goal should be 1,000 CV. 1,000 CV. Now, there was one step I forgot to do because yesterday, Shannon said that the average sale for the month of April by customers was $154. Now, that doesn't mean that's 154 CV, but what you can do to find out how you get to CV is every product in your back office tells you how much CV is attached to that product. Like, I'll give you for instance, the phase 3 flat belly system, that CV is 140 for every one you sell. So, hey, if you sell 11 CV, you know you are in the game. Actually, it's less than that, but I always say do more so that if there are any refunds or things. So if you went out there and sold 11 of the phase 3 packs, you would be at 1,000 CV. What would that entitle you to? That would entitle you in one income stream to make $300. It would also entitle you to $100 in free product. Why is free product important? Well, one of the matter, if you're a customer of your own, you got product to take. But what I do with my product is make sure I am sampling product. Why? Sampling is going to give you customers and going to bring back you distributors. Now, I don't just go out and frivolously give away my samples. If I give out a sample, guess what? Somebody got to give me a phone number, a social media address, an email, so why I can follow up with them. And somebody is going to give me a definite time to do so. So, Alice, I am about to give you our pain cream. Let's put some on you right now, because I know you're going to see the effects of it within 5 to 10 minutes. And I would love to have your phone number and social media, because now I'm going to put them on Facebook and on our 2 Facebook group pages. And I'm going to have some contact with them to follow up if they want more information on anything else that we do. So don't give up anything. No samples without getting something in return. And what do you want in return? Their social media information, their phone number, and email. Okay. And hey, go for phone number and social media if they don't want to give you email. Okay. But anyway, just don't give it up. So that's for the brand new person that does not have a team. I want every one of you to go hard and get your CV. But 1,000 at least, that's your minimum, guys. That is your minimum. Elicit whatever, get everybody's help that you need, whether it be your sponsor or go upline and get somebody to help you, support you in your business. Now, if you have a team, let me just give you some numbers. And if you don't have this many people, do the numbers as you have them. But if you sponsor, this should be a goal for you. This should be a goal for you until, say, I'm going to be real lenient here. I'm going to be very generous, because I'm going to give you until November to do this. And so you're going to say, November, hell, I need some money right now. But guess what? Blink your eyes and November will be here. So at least get a plan. And hey, you can shorten the plan. It's up to you. But I'm saying by November, you should have personally sponsored 10 people. 10 people as your distributors. So a lot of those people, a lot of times it's easier to get customers than distributors. But I want you to get your customers. Always get your customers, because you can do that on a daily basis. But also go back and find out who wants a business opportunity. So between now, and I don't care if you don't have anybody on your team, now and when we do our founders pack, because November is going to be off the chart. So just get ready, gear yourself up. So if you have 10 distributors and when you do your onboarding or do your sales academy training, onboarding, getting them started 48 hours, what you want to put in their heads from day one, their CV should be 1,000 CV for their first month. That's the goal they should be shooting for. Now, do you know that if you had 10 people that were doing 1,000 CV and you personally sponsored them, what does personally sponsor mean? That you're the one that signed them up, not that you signed up Ernestine and Ernestine signed up Stephanie. Now that's not Stephanie is not your person you personally sign up, is Ernestine. So you sign up 10 people personally, and you all put in their mind, their goal is to hit 1,000 CV. And they can do it their first month, especially their first month, because they look at Frida McDuffie. Look what she did when she got busy. You know, they're brand new. They're excited. They can tell their family and friends. You're going to help them do their free party launch. You're going to be there to support them. So you can really get them to 1,000 CV. And once people hit a number, they don't want to go back. So that's your task. But let's say between now and November, you have 10 people that you personally sponsor, and each one of them go out there and they do their 1,000 CV a month. Do you know how much money that is to you as being there to support them, teaching them how they should use the system and do their business? That's $1,500 in your pocket for the month, just for the month. Now, if you teach them, your whole thing is this is a business of duplication. So if they duplicate that same thing, and they go out and help their team to hit $1,000. Do you know what that means to you? Because you get 5%. of 10 people doing 1,000 CV a month on your second level, you get $500. That's pretty good, right? And all you're doing is teaching them at our average. Our average, yeah, well, last month it was a little high. It was 154. But our average usually goes from anywhere from $100 to 154 is a high. Okay, so just do the numbers. But my point is, you can get that done within the month. So if you teach them and then they go out and teach their people to do the same on your third level, you're going to make 2%. So that means, okay, I did some math from 2%. So on your second and your third level, you're going to make $500 a piece for people that go out and hit CV. And I'm only doing 10 people. And then on your fourth level, it is 2%. You earn 2% of that 1,000 CV. So that would mean 10 people doing it. That would be 200 to you. On the fifth level, again, you get 2%. That's another $200. And on your sixth level is 1%. That means if 10 people did 1,000 CV, you would get $100. Now, this right here is misleading, and misleading in a small way, because as you grow your organization, the bottom levels are always way more people than the top levels. But I'm giving room for people that don't want to embrace this, don't want to do it. But if we all work actively in building our business and making it financially prosperous, then you can find 10 people. So guys, when we say buy that full crown jewel dispensary because you'll get paid as a sapphire for your first 6 months, and say if you get out there, teach your people to have their launch parties, teach them to go get 1,000 CV a month, then they're going to do the same, and you duplicate it. You can easily get to 6 levels real quick of distributors coming into your business. If you didn't buy that full crown jewel dispensary, you would not get paid on all 6 of these levels. So that's what that means, in case somebody says, they say that, but I don't really know what it means. And then on your 7th level, you can get also 1%. So in this case scenario, where you're doing 1,000 CV a month, and on each level, you're teaching your people to do it, to teach their people to do it, to teach their people to do it, because that's what this business is about. That's why you can't mess up at the top, because whatever you put out there is what's going to be duplicated. So why not duplicate doing the right thing where it's going to pay you and the people that you bring into the business forever? That's called residual income. If you teach it like it's supposed to be taught, it will continue to pay you forever, residually. And so in this example right here, that's $3,400 from one income stream alone. That is your overrides from CV. That's one income stream alone. And your own, it will pay you. I included that in the 3,400. Whatever you do personally will count also. So guys, this was a little demonstration. I'm going to ask Dr. Roz to put it visually so you can actually see what it takes for you to turn around and in one, and I'm being very conservative, $3,400 could be from one income stream in Wakanda. And that is your broker overrides and your sales on your site. Now you can go past 1,000. You can go to 5,000 if you want. But my point is, if you teach 1,000 and if they fall short, they're going to continue to try to hit it. If you get them in the beginning and they know this is what is expected, and I have a vehicle to make it happen. I can do my launch party. I already know how many customers I need to get 1,000 CV, because I can go back in my, if you want to, like I said, phase 3, you get 10 of those, 11 of those, you got your 1,000 CV. But my point is, you can go back there and look on every item and see what that item is worth in CV. There's no reason not to maximize this income stream that we have here at Wakanda. And so I would like to congratulate all of the silver CV People that got silver, that means that they did that $1,000 last month. I want to definitely congratulate those that got bronze. I want to applaud those that became gold, and that was one gold, Frida McDuffie. Guys, 3401.77. You do the math. If 15% of $3,401, that is what her sponsor for helping her. So think about it. How many Frida McDuffies are out there? If you show them the system and show them how to be successful, it could be an unlimited amount of Frida McDuffies. But her sponsor just hit the boomerang, right? 15% on 3401. Do the math. With that being said, it is Tuesday. What happens on Tuesday at 7 o'clock? We have the doctor's edition. At 8 o'clock, we have our business overview done by none other than our own Dr. Rita McGuire. And with that being said, go out and have a fantastic, phenomenal, Wakana kind of day. Bye now.